નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. Adarsh Education Society welcomes you all here. Dear student friends, let's move ahead from page number 52. You see here, Saturday 20th of June 1942. When I had sent one PDF to you, at that time also I had written this. This day and date is important for you to indicate. If you will indicate this two separately, this is the way to write diary entries. The same thing is written here. Year is also written, 1942. Because when you will read after 20 years, 30 years, if others will read after 50 years, he or she will come to know day, date, year. This is important for you. Okay. Dearest Kitty. Who is Kitty? Kitty, name for the friend, and that friend is diary. And so that dearest word is used, superlative degree, not dear friend, dear Radha, dear Meera. Here, dear is not written, dearest one, because diary is the best friend for Annie Frank. Our entire class is quacking in its boots. In fact, quacking word is used with the birds. What they are, when they are in a happy mood at that time, what activities they are doing, making fun, flapping their wings, making sound, that's known as quacking. But here it is used with students. Quacking in its book, even inside margin also, it is given shaking with fear and nervousness. Fear is also there, nervous is also there. What to do, what not to do was a question for them. Of course, the reason is forthcoming meeting. Forthcoming meeting, what is about to come in near future, in which the teachers decide who will move up to the next form, next class, and who will be kept back. This is a crucial time in the life of all. કોણ પાસ થશે, કોણ ફેલ થશે? જે એવરેજ સ્ટુડન્ટ હોય ને એને માટે આ ક્વેશ્ચન હોય, ચાલો મારો વારો તો નહીં આવી જાય. Those who are in rankers will never think for it, but the entire class will not be the ranker one. Class આખો ranker નહીં હોય. 3, 5, 7, 10 students will be. Remaining will be always in the fear. સલા એકાદમાં રહી જશું ને તોય તકલીફ થશે. Half the class is making bets. Bets એટલે cricket, not BAT, BET. લાગી ગઈ શરતાલ. This is that. Gian and I laughed ourselves silly at two boys behind us. Usually, in our teenage, we are used to give somewhere else short forms, somewhere else digit. We will speak tutu. The meaning of tutu will be different. This will be either a boy or it will be a girl. But few only will come to know this, those who are in our group, whether he is boy or she is girl. That hardly those who are in our group will come to know this, otherwise others will not. Gian and I laugh ourselves silly at the two boys behind us. C and Jackie's, once again C and G, such abbreviations will be here. Cian and Jackie's who how stacked their entire holiday savings on their bed. Stacked their holidays savings. શરતમાં પૈસા મૂકી દીધા. એટલા રૂપિયાની શરત મારી હતી. હું પાસ થઈશ, હું પાસ નહીં થાઉં. Bet on the next forthcoming results. who have stayed their entire day savings on their bed. From morning to night, it's only one matter. What was that? You are going to pass, I'm not going to pass. You are going to pass, I'm not going to pass. This was the talk from morning to evening. Yes, you are. No, I am not. Even G is pleading. Even G is pleading, glance. Pleading, requesting, glance, vision, a watch. And my angry outbursts, correct जोड़ थी आपने हंसिए बोलिए खड़खड़ाहट, that is known as outburst. Can't calm them down. If you ask me, there are so many dummies that about a quarter of the class should be kept away. Quarter of the class, 25% of the class will be in the same class. And 75 will move up for the next class. But taklif picture. Sure. Teachers are the most unpredictable creatures on this earth. Exact correct idea. So many times you would have seen that teachers are knowing so many ideas, so many facts. And they will not utter in a right way in front of you. They will speak indirectly to you so that those who are involved in the matter will understand automatically. Those who are not will not think for it. But even others also will be with the precautions. We should not. Teacher will not tell anything else clearly. Always with hint. This is the work of a teacher. Why is it so? He should be impartial to all. એના માટે બધા સરખા છે. એના માટે કોઈ જ ડિયર નથી. તો એનિમીઝ ઓલ્સો કોઈ નથી. I'm not so worried about my girlfriends and myself. We will make it. We will make it means we will go to the next class. The only subject I'm not sure about, that is maths. This is the problem mostly to all. This is a great problem. સલા મેથ્સની અંદર જો હું પાસ થઈ જાઉં ને તો બધામાં પાસ થઈ જવાય. That is very interesting and little bit technical. But if you will take interest, if you will not take interest, maths will be boring to you. It is just like grammar. Grammar is really uninteresting. If you will take interest, you will like it. Otherwise, it will remain always boring. So, anyway, all we can do is wait. What we can do? આપણાથી શું થાય? કંઈ ન થાય. આપણાથી માત્ર ને માત્ર wait થાય. Because teachers are always unpredicted creature on this earth. Teacher will not come and will say, "Chal bhai, tu pass, tu fail." Teachers will not say. Until then, we keep telling each other not to lose heart, not to lose heart. Don't lose patience. Don't get disappointment. Don't get depression. Full and fine. Happy. सोचना क्या, जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा. તે દિન શું થાય? ફેલ. બીજું તો શું? Fail. But what we can do, yeah, simple idea, we can wait, otherwise nothing is possible for us. Okay. I get along pretty well with all my teachers. There are total 9 teachers, and out of them, 7 men and 2 women are there. Mr. K. Singh, it's a name. It's the name of a teacher. The old fogey. Fogey means who is old-fashioned. Inside margin it's given there. With old fogey who teaches maths was annoyed with me for ages. For ages? For a long time. Because I talked so much. This is correct. When you will talk in between the period, teachers will be always angry. Why is it so? Because he will not like it. એની એક ચેન હોય, ચેન તૂટી જાય. What he wanted to teach you, what he wanted to convey you, what he wanted to say you, he will not be able to recollect it. I talked so much. After several warnings, he assigned me one extra homework. Assigned me, gave. Extra homework for you because you are talking too much. What was the assigned work? An essay on the subject, a chatterbox. અત્યારે ટીવી જે છે એને ચેટરબોક્સ કહેવાય છે. પહેલા રેડિયો જે છે એને ચેટરબોક્સ કહેવાતું હતું. ચેટરબોક્સ means what? From where you will get chatting constant. Non-stop talk. That is chatterbox. અને ખબર નહીં પણ all the students, whether he or she makes no difference, they all like it. They all like it. ક્લાસરૂમમાં આવ્યા નથી, બોલવાની શરૂઆત થઈ ગઈ. Out of the class, no ideas to talk, no ideas to share. But inside the class, as and when you enter, બીજું કંઈ યાદ જ ના આવે. Quite common. This is common feature for all the students. A chatterbox, what can you write about that? I would worry about that later. I decided, I jotted down the title in my notebook, jotted down. Looking at you. Tucked it, kept inside. Tucked it in my bag and tried to keep quiet. Not to utter a single word. सीधी बात, no बकवास. That evening, after I had finished the rest of my homework, the note about the essay caught my eye. Caught my eye means I remembered it. લેવાય ઓલું હોમવર્ક બાકી છે, એસે લખવાનો છે, the chatterbox. સલો એમાં શું લખું? That's a question. I began thinking about the subject while chewing the tip of my fountain pen. This is the common feature. We are used to keep pen in this way, in our mouth, when we are in tension pressure. Our front side. This is common. The same thing happened with Annie Frank. Tip of my fountain pen. Anyone could ramble on and leave big spaces between two words. જો આ એક વસ્તુ છે ને 10th સ્ટાન્ડર્ડના સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ તરીકે પણ તમે યાદ રાખજો કે ટીચર્સ is always unpredicted. હજી બીજી એક વાત કરી દઉં. Teacher is always a smart person. He is able to recognize. મોટી હેન્ડરાઇટિંગ કરી છે, એક જ લીટીમાં 4 વર્ડ લખ્યા છે. હજી શું છે કે આટલું કર્યા પછી તે એક લીટી લખ્યા પછી એક લીટી છોડી દીધી છે, પછી એક લીટીમાં લખ્યું છે, 15 સપ્લિમેન્ટરી ભરી છે. This is not important because he is unpredicted and always a smart one. He will understand what you have done. Your tricks would be always known to him because once upon a time he was also a teacher. But the trick was to come up and convincing argument to prove the necessity of talking. But any other convincing argument kari. Necessity of talking. I thought and suddenly I had an idea. I wrote the 3 pages of Mr. K. Singh had assigned me. The chatterbox. 3 pages લખી નાખ્યા. and was satisfied. Mr. Keesing was satisfied with my work. I argued that talking is a student's trait, birthright, basic phenomena, characteristic, and that I would do my best to keep it under control. Now onwards, I'll keep it under my control. Means next time onwards, I will not talk in between your period. In this way, we have completed page number 52. What's there next in the same lesson, that we'll come to know a little later. I'll give you 3 to 5 seconds to have a glance, to read something from here. Then afterwards, we'll meet with the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining us.